What's up guys, it's Sophie. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I style my 4C hair for back to school. This video was initially going to be how to style your shrunken hair, but I realized I actually have not done one back to school video yet. I'm probably gonna film the how to style your hair when it's shrunken up video the next time my hair shrinks, which realistically is probably gonna be in like 2 days. But I haven't done any back to school videos, so I wanted to do this one for you guys. It's still hair related, so hopefully you guys can take something out of it. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm dark as hell. So it's editing Sophie here. I literally did not finish the intro. I just stopped talking entirely. So my apologies. Let's get into the video. So I call this my Monday look because I am way less inclined to want to do anything with my hair on Mondays. So I'm just putting it back in a scarf by brushing it back and then tying it back with a hair tie. Then I'm taking my scarf and twisting it around at the end, kind of like a one strand twist as if you're about to do a bantu knot. And then I'm just wrapping it around in the back. And you can secure this with bobby pins. I normally don't. So I find that if I don't brush out my baby hairs, I kind of just look like I'm wearing a swim cap with this on. So I'm taking my Cream of Nature edge gel and I'm just swooping my edges. I honestly just play around when it comes to this step. I don't think that there's any right or wrong way to lay down your edges. As long as they're there and they're laid, that's all that matters. So after I'm done with that, then that is the entire look. How simple was that? How easy? So you can tell it's Monday night because the quality of my makeup has decreased substantially, but I'm just putting my hair into some twists for Tuesday morning style. I just feel like it's easier to have my hair in nice twists rather than just straight blow-dried hair. I'm not going to show you how to do the twists in this video because that would take too long, but if you guys want an in-depth tutorial, I can definitely do one because once I got the hang of how I do my twists, I'm literally done with them in like 15 minutes. So it is Tuesday morning and I'm just taking out all of my twists, taking a pick and just picking out everything. I have a bad habit of forgetting twists, which I'm about to do right now. So make sure you take out all of your twists, kids. I honestly could have left this as an afro, but it still is summertime and my hair gets extremely humid. So I decided to go for a nice juicy high puff. So I'm taking my Eco Styler and I'm just putting it around the perimeter of all of my edges and then just brushing up the back. So I'm taking a shoelace and just tying a knot in the front of the perimeter of my head and pulling the two ends together, thus creating the high puff. And then after that, I can just pick it out to make the puff as big as I'd like. That is basically how I create my high puff. Hopefully that shoelace part made sense, but you can see what I'm doing in the video. So for this afro puff style, I'm just making a middle part and then leaving out some hair. I'm just going to put it in a little ponytail until I'm ready to use it. So I'm going to be making 2 afro puffs, one on each side of my head. And to make my puffs appear bigger, I always just like to pick them out when I'm done with them, just to style them how I want, make them look fuller. Honestly, whenever I'm wearing my natural hair out, I always just bring a pick with me because sometimes during the day when it gets flat, I want to re-pick it. So after that, I'm taking that section that we left out, putting it into 2 sections and doing a 1 strand twist that I'm going to bobby pin to each side of my head. So it kind of looks like a little twist in front with the afro puffs. I just think that that looks cute together. And then after that, you're all done. That took me like literally 7 minutes. Of course, the possibility of some scattered showers. Today, of course, there's nothing showing up on the radar. So for this puff style, I'm starting with just picking out my hair a little bit and then putting 2 pieces of my hair aside and twisting them into 2 bantu knots. If you want a full tutorial on how I make my bantu knots, I can, but you basically just do a 1-strand twist and then twist that around itself, if that makes sense, until it's tight and secure. So I'm doing 2 bantu knots, and then I'm basically just doing a high puff in the back, the same type that we did for Tuesday style. So I'm taking my eco styler, pitting it around the perimeter of my head, not touching the bantu knots, taking my hair tie, putting them behind the bantu knots, and just pulling to secure the puff. That was a lot of information. Then you just wrap the shoelace around itself until you can no longer see it. I hate seeing the shoelace, so I normally like pull my hair down and secure it with a bobby pin, and then that's it. So for Friday's hairstyle, I'm just doing some simple space buns. This is like the easiest style ever. It takes like 4 minutes. So I'm just brushing my hair. So for space buns, it's basically doing an afro puff except not pulling the hair all the way through and kind of just leaving it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but yeah, that's basically it. So after that, then you're basically done. This is like the perfect style to do when you're in a rush because it really takes no longer than like 4 minutes. Enjoy this footage of me struggling to get this hair tie around my coarse and mildly dirty hair. So those were all of my styles that I had for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I love you, and I will see you all this Saturday with another new video.
Sorry, Snoopy. You can't go with us. Dogs aren't allowed on the school bus. Woof.